Now, hi, hotties, cuddles, tea stirs. You here for hot tea? All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. Thank you guys so much for joining the video today. It's a lot we have to talk about. I was just talking a few seconds ago, but I was backstage, so let me know if y'all can hear me. First of all, I want to say thank you so much to everybody that sent me and my husband love and prayers in our family. I really appreciate it. We are trying to push forward. Like I said, we'll talk about it more when he wants to. But as of now, I'm just trying to keep my mind focused. You know, keep focused. You know it's a traumatic situation, so it's something that you gotta kind of heal from. It's traumatic, especially when you've never been through something like that. It gives you a different outlook on life. So that being said, I just wanted to say that. Other than that, thank y'all so much for all of the love and the prayers. I really appreciate it. Tech Guy is here today.
Hey everyone, how you doing? I want to say I sincerely appreciate every single one of you guys' well wishes, y'all's prayers, and y'all's encouragement. It really means so much to me to have a family of over 18,000 strong who are willing to show concern for me and my family when things are going awry. So I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you guys, and I hope your Friday is going smooth. And I appreciate you guys keeping my wife's head on solid while everything was transpiring and giving her a lot of words of encouragement. It means a lot.
Yes. Thank y'all. So, Sexy Soldier, thank you. You're the first one in the chat. I appreciate your love. Hi. Uh-oh. My chat done already went ahead and sorry, y'all. My chat scrolled up. Here you go, sweetie. You go ahead and do it. Let me figure it out.
I can't see my.
I'll figure it out.
So I'm gonna go ahead and hit these comments. I wanted to say how what's going on in my pretentious. How you doing? We've got Sexy Soldier. How you doing today? I hope your Friday's going smooth. We've got Janet J in the building. She said hi here for the hot tea. What's going on, Janet J? What's going on, Nyla Harrison? She said here for the hot tea. Continued prayers. We appreciate the prayers, Nyla, sincerely. We've got Linda Love. She said hello. Miss Nina said, hey, here for the hot tea and chat. What's going on, Miss Nina? I hope everything is going smooth. We've got Ether G2G. She said, hello, I'm here for my girl here for the hot tea. Hello, all in the chat.
Okay, y'all. We see y'all in the comment section. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, somebody said, what happened with the lawsuit? It's so funny that you asked me that. Thank you for asking, actually, because I was going to come up here and address this bullshit. Okay, so what is going? It's going. Stuff is currently going on. Maurice is basically trying to hold on, let me pull up a little piece of something. Hold on, y'all. Maurice is basically goofy. It's going on. The lawsuit is going on. My lawyer actually asked me to not speak about it or mention anyone's name, so I didn't even mean to mention anyone's name. But a sec. 1 second. One thing if you guys do want to know something, I haven't been able to get in contact with Miss Black Titanic. I did join her live and I left my information in her live, but I still haven't heard back from her. So that is one update. I'm basically being accused of engaging in a race to the bottom to be the first to share the most malicious, salacious, offensive, repulsive and divisive clickbait content to garner viewership, increase engagement, and financially benefit from their respective audience as content creators, vloggers on YouTube, Instagram, or social media platforms. I'm being accused of putting out false and defamatory videos stating, amongst other things, that, let me see. I'm gonna let y'all know. I think, but what I do want to give y'all updates on is that everything is indeed okay. I do want y'all to know that. So, no worries there. I think actually, you want to know something? When I read some of the paperwork, I bust out laughing. I was extremely tickled, actually. So I do want y'all to know that. But as of now, I currently have to keep it cute when it comes to speaking on that. But everything is superb. If you guys, yes, it's some bullshit. Like, like, I cannot wait until you guys. Oh my god. So anyways, yes, it's over. Yes, we'll get to it. We'll get to that. All right, y'all. But as far as Cancer Hunter goes, no, I'm not really worried about Cancer Hunter. Cancer Hunter is upset that I call him Cancer Hunter. Cancer Hunter is upset that I call him out. I do not defame anybody's character. I speak on the things that I see. And if you are a reality star, I am allowed to speak on not only what I see on reality TV, but the things that go on outside of the reality TV realm. And you are not excluded from that. If you want to be a part of OWN Network and you want to be a reality star, that is what comes with the territory. And there it is. So Cancer Hunter is going to have to take that up with Libido the Mule, because I know he dry over there, but I can't give him nothing. I can't give you nothing, okay? You're going to have to give Libido the Mule some tea. You're going to have to give her some water, some fruit, okay? But me, can't give you nothing, baby. Can't give you nothing. I know Libido the Mule, does what she can for you, because you the help. But baby, I can't give you nothing. So thank you so much, PSR0776, for the $5 super sticker. I really do appreciate you. It says, sending you vibes, love you from Canada.
It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Damn.
Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this live, because I don't want to speak about that, but I am going to release a statement or two, or my lawyer will or so. But yes, thank y'all for joining the live. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Let me see where we are. It's only 215 likes. Don't give hating asshole vibes, okay? It's 400 people in the building. Go ahead and like the video. And with that being said, thank y'all for joining my video. I appreciate everybody for sending me much love and prayers. I appreciate everybody for just giving me encouraging words, because it's much appreciated. And if you guys can continue to do that for me and my family, I'll be very, very grateful. But I do want to get up in here and talk about everything that's been going on behind the scenes while I've kind of taken a break, just a slight break at that. But I'm the type of person, when things are going on, I gotta work. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to just keep moving and keep going forward. But with that being said, I heard it's been a lot of nonsense going on behind the scenes, and I really want to get into it because something that really aggravates me is the fact that people intentionally misinterpret points that people are making that I feel like are very clear. People get on their platform and they try to sway information to make it seem like we're stating something that we're not stating, to try to continue to make it seem as though they are one way when they aren't. So that being said, we got to talk about Sharnita's World is coming on today at 9 o'clock. So if you guys haven't already seen my videos, in both videos that I posted today, I showed you guys how you can stream Nubian TV in order to see Sharnita's World. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is get if you want to stream it from online and not download the app because you're like me and you don't have storage to download another app, you just go on the internet, you type in Nubian TV at 9 p.m. You're going to go to watch now, and Sharnita's World should be up. It's also going to have the commercials, etc. Now, I don't know if they are going to be doing reruns or not. So I suggest everybody to pull out all the devices that y'all have and go ahead and let's get it started. Now, Sharnita's World is on Nubian TV, and you can download Nubian TV on your smart TV, your Roku, or your Fire Stick, etc. Just letting y'all know it's compatible with all of those things. If you guys want to watch it over here on my channel, that's cool. If you want to review it, but I was thinking that it'll probably be better if you guys also stream it on another device that you guys maybe have in the house, just to where, you know, we can really show up in numbers. We really want to support Mel if you are, you know, giving millimeter vibes. You know what I'm saying? So that is what this is for. So I'm going to play a video to show you guys how to prepare for the Nubian app in case you haven't watched it. And then we're going to talk about Carlos and some other stuff that's been going on behind the scenes. So here's that video. It's really simple, okay, y'all. So Sharnita did an interview with Trending. I thought that was interesting. Did y'all check out the interview that she did with Trending? She was given a little bit more information about herself. She is from the South, y'all. So she's very Southern. Her and her husband seemingly are going to be talking about some interesting stories, stuff that can be relatable to people in their marriages. It's premiering on but it's premiering tonight at 9 p.m. I think that's Eastern time. I think that's Eastern, but let's check, right? Because the screen recording is here. Like I said, so you guys can see, you get on the Nubian TV app. This is how it's going to look if you are on the computer or if you guys are on the internet on your phone. And you just scroll all the way down, and you don't even have to do this. I'm just basically showing you guys that it is on the program for tonight. And it's at 9 p.m. as you guys can see, and it's going to be for 1 hour long. And it's the life of Birmingham, Alabama socialite Sharnita Horton. And you guys are just going to click those 3 red dots right there, and you're going to press watch now. And you are going to do this at 9 p.m. You can do this before 9 p.m. just so you can make sure you got everything, you know, situated and ready, and you don't have no technical difficulties or anything like that. So let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Yes, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love her energy. Very excited. Yes, she is. I don't know. She is very optimistic. She definitely has a very optimistic spirit about herself. So, and she doesn't seem like she tries to be too perfect. What you see is what you get, basically, in a nutshell, in layman's terms. Okay, so let's get into it. Cause we got some stuff to talk about. We got some stuff to talk about. I wish I was a singer, but I'm not. I wish, but I'm not. As y'all can tell, every time I get on here, I'm always singing like I'm some type of singer. We will be talking about Recitessa, but we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Okay, you guys. So 1 second. Let me organize my stuff. Okay. 1 second. Okay. So I just wanted y'all to see this picture of Sharnita. I thought this was really cute. She does have different looks. I don't know where she was going in this picture. I didn't read the caption or anything. I don't know if her show has a reunion or anything, but if so, this is cute and I love the look. I do want to talk about the looks for Married to Medicine. Y'all get in the comments because again, like I said, we got to talk about Carlos and Mel. But first, I want to talk about Married to Medicine because y'all let me know. For me, honestly, I think that these were some of the worst reunion looks ever. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's the age thing, age difference or something like that. But then again, no. I don't think these looks are fitting at all. This was the worst reunion fashion I've seen in a long time. Now we've had some bad reunion fashions on on Bravo, granted. But for Married to Medicine, for the most part, they pretty much always come in stepping. And yeah, we have our faves and least faves, but as of now, like I'm gonna tell y'all right now, say what you want about Heavenly, but Heavenly came through stepping. She looks great. She looks, in my opinion, Heavenly would be best dressed. Y'all get in the comments, let me know what you think. I'm gonna give y'all the order in rotation in the way that I see it. Heavenly is absolutely, in my opinion, going to be best dressed. And then you have the doctor, the new doctor. I don't know her name, but yes, she has a boring look. She probably shouldn't have done the lipstick. I don't like the lipstick at all. She's plain Jane, but her dress and her look is beautiful as a whole. So I'm gonna give her number 2. Okay. Say what you want about Toya, but I really like Toya's look. Okay. I think Toya looks nice. She looks beautiful. So Toya is gonna go with. I'm gonna give her number 3 because it's creative. Everybody can't rock that look. Everybody won't look nice wearing that, I must say. And then going back over, I'm gonna give 4 to Phaedra. Okay, I'm just giving y'all my order right now. Now I know y'all gonna get in the comments and chew me out, but I'm gonna let y'all know my opinion. So I'm gonna give number 4 to Phaedra. Phaedra looks beautiful. I don't like the flower on the dress. Like I feel like the flower that's at the top of the dress, it should have either been the flower or the train, the ruffled train, if you know what I mean. I feel as though if she was going to do the flower, then the bottom of the dress shouldn't have had all of the ruffles, and it would have been nicer if it was just straight and sequined with a little slit. Ew, and that would be sexy and elegant, sophisticated, beautiful flower on brand. However, if she was going to do the ruffles, I would suggest she should have taken the flower off of, take the flower off and just let it be the dress and then the ruffles at the bottom. That's my opinion when it comes to Phaedra. But at the end of the day, I think it's nice and it's beautiful. Okay. So she would be number 4. Going back to this slide, I would give it to Jackie for number 5 because she plays it safe. That's the best we got. Okay. And then honestly, Simone looks a mess. I'm torn between Simone and Sweet T's position. Quad, I don't know what Quad was doing here. I don't know what Quad wanted to achieve with this look. But when Heavenly said somebody was giving baps, she was absolutely talking about Quad. Okay? Now, I am torn. I'm torn, okay? Sweet Tea and Simone, they're going to have to battle it out in their positions, okay? So, y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know who y'all think beat who in that race, because I don't care. Sweet Tea or Simone for the next place, for number 6. Y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know, because I'm not really feeling either one of them. So we got Heavenly for number 1. We have the new doctor for number 2. We have Toya for number 3. All of this is my opinion, by the way. We have Phaedra for number 4. We have Dr. Jackie for number 5. And Sweet Tea and Simone will have to battle it out for number 6. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all thinking. Let me see what y'all thinking. Babe, please, note. Take notes on who got the most.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't know what Sweet Tea was thinking, honestly, baby. I don't know. Sweet Tea should have gave us what the new doctor gave. You know what I'm saying? That dress, in my opinion, would have looked nice on Sweet Tea. Yeah, Sweet Tea does not dress. I don't know. Y'all let me know. What are y'all thinking? I need to see Sweet Tea, Sweet Tea prom dress. And it's not a new prom dress, because the girls' prom dresses these days are not like that. So it's giving the 90s prom dress vibes. It's not giving even 2000s prom dress. I like Simone better than Sweet Tea. Simone. Okay, we got Simone. Tech guy is tallying everything up. We got Simone. I like Simone other than Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea. Somebody said Simone last. So that means the point will go to Sweet Tea. Simone is 6 and T is 7. So that means a point for Simone and okay, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know. I think they're both hideous. But I will say, I'm gonna have to say, y'all, Sweet Tea, I'm gonna give Sweet Tea number 6. Without the tally. Here's why. Because I seen the picture that she had with Greg, and I think she looks nice there. I just think, I don't know. This picture, she looks dumb. I mean, I'm sorry, not dumb. Excuse me. She looks like odd in this pose and standing like this. But when you see the picture that she has with her husband, it does look better. Like she poses. Her pose is a lot more confident. I think it's the way that she's posed when it comes to this versus Simone, where the dress is outright horrid. Like both dresses are horrible, but Simone dresses, I just don't know what is going on here. So we're gonna say Sweet Tea 6, Simone 7, and Baps last. Let me see what y'all have to say. I can't do Simone 6. I can't. Yeah, Simone can be last. Actually, I don't know. The quad outfit is horrible as well. I'm torn. and with the last 3, I'm just torn as a whole. Now she going to Easter Sunday dinner. No, I agree. She look a mess. I agree. I agree. Okay. Choir, I don't know what is going on. We gotta move on. I don't know. We don't have to come back to this, y'all. I'm gonna have to sleep on it. We're gonna have to sleep on it, okay? But moving on, so there have been plenty rumors that there's been some stuff brewing behind the scenes with Mel's baby mama and Carlos and Mel. And you guys, I am actually I'm baffled that this is even a conversation, because why is this a conversation? Why are we going through this, and why are we talking about this? It's not hard to see who the issue is and what the problem is. But for whatever reason, every time I turn around, everybody and they mammy talking about what the millimeters are doing and how the millimeters are responding, what the millimeters are saying, etc. And I feel like that is disingenuous, because let's be honest, if people, Carlos said on his live that he had with Dr. Heavenly, a person that don't watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, the show that he is the EP of, and in that, I'm sorry, the producer of, and in that sidebar, Heavenly did say she was going to start watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. So obviously the things that I'm saying are being heard. Thank you. But she doesn't even watch her show, Carlos. So think about that. But he said in that live that hold on, let me pull it up, that the millimeter that people, well, he didn't say the millimeter, so let me make that be clear, but let's be honest, right? So he's saying that he feels like it's wrong for people to be calling people's jobs, trying to get them fired, etc. And I want to say to that, what does he mean by that? Because as far as I'm concerned, the millimeters have been very consistent with wanting Mel's baby mama off the show. We don't understand why it is that you want to hold on to him and his presence on the show. But Love and Marriage Huntsville is predominantly female or woman fan base. It's a woman fan base. It's predominantly women that watch the show. Women have continuously reported that he's triggering, he has abusive tendencies, etc. And for whatever reason or another, anytime someone, I don't know if I don't know what he's trying to say. I don't know if he's taking us calling and wanting Mel's baby mama fired as an insult. I don't know why he's offended by that. More offended by us calling and wanting somebody like that off the show, rather than having somebody like that on the show doing the stuff that he's doing to one of the stars of the show, somebody who he claims he loves, and he's like, they're friends. Like, you said that you and Mel are friends, but for whatever reason or another, you want to continue to, I guess, have her in a room with somebody that is trying to tarnish her brand and her character. And it's not that Mel has gone out of her way to try to tarnish Martell's character, because she doesn't have to go out of her way to do anything. The truth is not that's nothing that the truth is the truth. If the truth tarnishes your character, that sounds like a personal issue. That isn't anybody going out of their way to try to tarnish your brand or your character, i.e. Cancer Hunter. Because some people don't understand the difference between disagreeing harshly versus lying and tarnishing a person's character. And that's the type of stuff that I don't like, right? Because it's not like the millimeters or anybody that is reporting Mel's baby mama is lying on him. Nobody is lying on him. And that is the problem that I have. people trying to make it seem like we don't have a right to not want to see somebody that disturbing on TV. I think that is fraudulent, actually. So let's hear this video, because I can be taking things out of context. I don't know. Y'all let me know.
Yes.
Anything else anything you want to say before we start?
Well,
let me clear some things up. Now, Carlos, I don't know if I should say this or not, but I know it's not true. So I'm gonna put it out there. You ain't striking nobody channels. They keep emailing me and texting me for channels. So clean that up. Telling people you ain't striking nobody channels. People put stuff out there and they believe it.
Well, exactly, because listen, you know how this industry works. They want to believe the worst about you because they want to say like, oh, we got something on him. I do not strike content creators' content.
It wouldn't make sense because it builds you up, right?
I just sit up here and said to you guys in nauseum that content creators and bloggers are the reason why our shows are successful. My raindrops know that at the end of the day, there's people out there who want to believe the worst about me. Now, what I will say is I did a lot.
I have to pause for a second because here's what I have an issue with. Why do they keep saying, like, this is what I have a problem with. They keep trying to make it seem like people just want to have beef with them. People just don't want to like them. Oh, like even that's disingenuous to say people just want to believe the worst about me. Don't nobody even really speak about you outside of attaching you to the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, sir. And that's not to say that you are not successful behind the scenes with these shows. That's just to say you're somebody that's more so in the background. You're not somebody that's necessarily in the limelight for the fans. You're somebody that the reality stars probably position in the limelight. But as far as the fans go, the fans don't necessarily position producers in a limelight. We don't care about y'all. Truth be told, Carlos has made a name for himself because of his legendary beefs with getting fired, allegedly, like with Mona, or like with Bravo, or like his issues with Candy, or like all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or like the back and forthing that he allowed with Jocelyn, Stevie, and Mimi. That's you get what I'm saying? Like, people kind of know you for really positioning these shows to really thrive, granted. But as far as like stardom, let's be honest, all of those shows that you were behind the scenes of, it's not that the fans cared about you. They cared about the people that you were producing. Jocelyn, Stevie, Mimi, you know, moving forward, Candy, Portia, Phaedra, moving forward, Mel's baby mama, Mel, you know? So even like now on Bravo, it's Heavenly and Sweet Tea. People want to see those people. That's not no shade to you. People not saying that you're not successful, but don't nobody care about you enough to be like, oh, we hate you. Like, just cut that shit out. What people are saying is they dislike how you portray yourself to really genuinely care about these people while not actually seemingly care about these people. Because if you truly cared about these people in the way that you claim, then Mel's baby mama would have truly gotten help. You would have demanded that he had therapy before coming back to work. If you really wanted him to have a job outside of just being messy and it being for views and clicks, it outside, like, you would understand how deep of an issue this actually is, because so many women are expressing to you how deep of an issue this is. Because if you have somebody on your show that is so triggering, I mean, that requires some sit back, right? Because at the end of the day, you want the castmates to draw emotion from the cast and the storylines from the castmates, to draw emotions from the fan base and the audience. I meant, you want that. We understand that. We want that. That is what produces a good show. However, when you, Libido Demure, when you are displaying behaviors that are detrimental to not only the castmate that person is maybe, having issue with, but also the community, by way in which showcasing an image that protects the people that does this, and not so much protecting the victims in itself, that don't look good. That makes people not necessarily respect you as a producer or a boss, or wherever you are in life. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So if people are, I guess, lashing out or clapping back or speaking out, instead of trying to make them out to be delusional, how about try to hear it is what they're saying? That's my opinion. It's more to be said about that. So let's keep playing it, but I'm going to start it over.
Yes.
Anything you want to say before we start?
Well,
let me clear some things up. Now, Carlos, I don't know if I should say this or not, but I know it's not true, so I'm gonna put it out there. You ain't striking nobody's channels. They keep emailing me and texting me for channels. So clean that up. Tell the people you ain't striking nobody's channel. People put stuff out there and they believe it.
Well, exactly, because listen, you know how this industry works. They want to believe the worst about you, because they want to say like, oh, we got something on him. I do not strike content creators' content.
It wouldn't make sense, because it builds you up, right?
I just sit up here and said to you guys in nauseum that content creators and bloggers are the reason why our shows are successful. My raindrops know that at the end of the day, there's people out there who want to believe the worst about me. Now, what I will say is I did a live podcast with Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers.
Yeah, well, right, that's her.
Right. And I recorded it because I'm going to drop it on my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, a few people uploaded my paid for podcast on their channels. You see what I'm saying?
Before you even dropped it.
Before I dropped it. When I dropped my podcast interviews on Tuesday, everyone takes it. Everyone takes, and I don't care. That helps me promote it. So what happened was we saw a few people who uploaded my entire podcast interview, and I am going to upload it. I'm actually going to upload it next Tuesday.
How can they get your podcast? How could they have gotten the whole thing before you dropped
people, instead of enjoying the show, people were doing this the whole 2 hours.
Oh, I see.
They did the whole 2 hours and they uploaded it, and that is what the issue was. But again, doesn't that make sense? You can't record Married to Medicine and upload it on YouTube channel and not expect the NBC Universal to strike it and say, guys, if you want to talk about the show, do that. So that's all it was. But of course, someone took that and said, Carlos is a hater. He's striking Black people who are blogging. He's striking people who talk about him. If I would have striked everybody who talks about me, I wouldn't have a job.
There you have it.
All y'all do is talk about me, and let's be clear, I'm not mad at it. But there you go. But again, that's the truth. People ran with it and try to make it seem like I'm this horrible person, and that's not the case.
And I know you're not. And the next thing is, and I don't even know why this is a thing. They say that you recruited me for Marceau's event, the Black Expo. And they keep calling it Expo. I don't know why they call it Expo, but it's a Black Business Expo, right? Amazon has backed that event. That's why I'm in it, because Amazon
this is what we know about some reality fans. Not all, some, and I love them all. You have a very small few reality fans who take this too far and it impacts people's personal lives. If you don't like somebody on TV, that's cool. If you don't like me, that's fine. What is so deplorable, and karma's gonna get your ass, is when you personally contact people, the businesses, the brands, the police, and do all these things, and you're trying to attack them in their personal lives. When you watch a TV show, have an opinion, talk about it, tweet about it, comment, who cares? So when people are saying to you about the Black Expo, these are people who do not like Tisha Marceau, and that's okay. You do not have to like them, and that's fine. Why sit up here and attack anything associated with them? Contact the brands and get them removed. That's not okay. If my raindrops would ever do that, I would be like, what are y'all doing? It's not okay to do that. Nobody should be assaulting people like that. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, I agree. But I wanted to say for the record, you didn't make me do that event. Those people
No!
that said that Amazon's backing the event, Dr. Heavenly, we need you, and they paying me to do it. And I'm coming on. I didn't know anything about nothing, but they started texting me and saying, why are you doing? I love Melody. Melody's my girl. That's who I love,
We
right?
all love. The thing is this. I love Melody. You love Melody. We love Marcel. You like, it's okay, guys, to like somebody.
To have an opinion, right?
But that's the reason why people like to say Carlos loves all the girls. That's what I knew was a problem, when y'all take me loving someone as negative. And that's why I say to people, some people, not all, some of y'all go way too far with it. So again, y'all want to make it seem like Carlos King is striking YouTube channels who talks about him. I talk about bloggers who I love, who talk about me. I have fun with them. I'm never going to sit up here and fire somebody from their job the way y'all trying to do it by contacting people saying don't work with these folks. Now check
and
that.
The last thing I'm gonna say about it is, honestly, we're trying to help Black people come up. We can't tear each other down, y'all. I know we do a lot on TV, but people, real businesses, y'all can't tear down.
So it's lots that I can say to that. The first thing that I want to say, look how easily he can say like the fans are assaulting and harassing people's businesses. Mind you, he had Mark on this show. He had Maurice's and Marceau's brother on the show. Somebody who was harassing, stalking, and taunting Mel's baby mama. I meant Mel. He also had a person's voice on the show who was also harassing, stalking, and taunting Mel. He said people go too far, but he had Wanda on the show. I'm sorry. Excuse me. He had Turtleback, Armadilloback Wanda on the show for multiple seasons, even after she made derogatory comments about Mel's children's hair. Then she followed that up with trying to compare Mel's children to another man, a side-by-side photo. I'm sorry, Mel's baby mama is currently on the show, and he tried to release revenge P out on his ex-wife. I am trying to understand, what is it that make you love a person about like that? And so boom, that's another thing. We don't not like, well, let me say this. There have been individuals that have said, oh, you're supporting the Scotts, I don't support you, on stupid shit, like just dumb mentally. So I understand that, but ultimately, broad spectrum, it's not that people are upset that you support other people. People are confused as to why you support frauds. I think that's the disconnect. Not why you support frauds. If you want to have frauds on your show, have them on the show. We don't care. But why won't you at the very least talk about their fraudulent behaviors on the show? Every single time it's time for them to start talking about these fraudulent events, nobody want to go in depth about it. We don't give a damn that you want to support the frauds. We want you to talk about the frauds. We want you to open up and go in depth about the frauds. That's it. That's it. We don't care that you are friends with these people. Ultimately, we think that it's just business. But when it gets to a point to where they get to have these events and misspell all these things and cancel and not return people's money allegedly, and continue to have events and cancel them, and why isn't it that we can't have a more in-depth understanding as to why that keeps happening? This is people that have a track record of not being able to follow up on their investments. This is people that have a track record of not having good business or not making good business decisions or not handling business in a good way with good judgment. But you upset with people for questioning them rather than playing into that and filming more and making them give more of a deep dialogue as to why that is? What? So yes, people will question why you as a producer won't hop on to what it is that the audience is asking for versus getting mad at us for not believing fake ass storylines like Big Back Letitia being pregnant by a man that got a vasectomy behind her back seasons ago that all of us have already seen. So it's either the vasectomy behind her back was a lie, or the pregnancy is a lie, or a storyline, or what are we doing? That's it. Like, what are you talking about? These people just did a Black Expo. Before they did the Black Expo, they had another event, the Letitia M. Marceau Big Titty Scott Foundation, to where they said they was building homes for people and they wanted people to invest $50 or whatever, or they only profited $50 but wanted people to invest, and they had these donations up for these homes that they never built, which was confusing to us because they were living in an apartment while working on a home that they claim that they won't be living in because they were also working on Scott Manor. What the fuck? What are you talking about? All we asking for is for y'all to elaborate on it, and y'all trying to act like we doing too much. Like, I don't understand. All we asking for is for y'all to make this make sense, because it kind of don't make sense to us. And y'all say that this is a show about business professionals. So if this is something that y'all do in order to, I don't know, cut back on tax, I don't know why y'all do this. So explain it to us, because we don't know. We're not in the business of this. So we don't understand this. I don't understand why that's so hard to understand, that people have invested time into watching your show. Whether you like the time that they invested into it or not, whether you like their opinions or not, they've invested the time. So the least you can do is follow up with the damn story. Continue the story. We haven't seen Cancer Hunter do not one case, but he think he's going to sue bloggers for what? Story? It'll be a shame for his first case to be an L against bloggers. I think that this is so annoying to me. And so that's another thing. This is a part of the territory. You're upset that people are calling where the Black Expo is going to be housed. Why are you upset about that? Why are you upset about that? That's what comes with the territory, right? I don't understand why y'all think y'all supposed to ask people to donate to y'all business and people not supposed to research at the very least where the location is that they flying into. That's crazy. And then you post it a week and a half before the date That's nonsense. That's utter nonsense for you to expect us to go along with that and not even speak on that. So that's utter nonsense. Another thing, as far as striking the channels, there was indeed a Carlos King strike. So a strike came from your actual channel. I don't understand that happened. You're saying that you took some of, or you struck some of the channels, and I agree with y'all. Yet no, he didn't ask or anything like that. But I mean, and I've even said on one of my videos that I was struck by Discovery. And I also said that the reason why I feel like Carlos King was behind Discovery striking my channel was because I went through an entire approval process. You have to go through a process before, and a copyright process, approval process, before you can upload your videos. My videos have been uploaded on YouTube for months prior to, and then all of a sudden I wake up one day and videos that I've had on my platform 9 months, 8 months, 6 months, 1 month or whatever are all being struck. And then you want to get on your platform and you want to say, well, of course it's Discovery, you can't expect to use someone's content and not get struck. I beg to differ, because this is why I feel it. One, YouTube is going to tell you when something was done manually, right? That's what it says. It was done manually. Two, when you try to use a full clip of Bravo, or when you try to use a clip of Bravo, if it doesn't meet the copyright approval process, it tells you before you are allowed to upload the video. Do y'all? So again, what I'm trying to say is it just really doesn't make sense. And it's ironic, in my opinion, that it only happened to a fat majority of people that truly support Mel. But if you're going to stand on the fact that you know, oh, I don't know, people just want to make up stuff about me, whatever. But don't nobody just don't like you because they don't just like you. Nobody knows you. Like, they don't know you personally just to not like you. People are basing their opinions of you based on the things that they are seeing, whether that is on your platform, whether that is behind the scenes, whether that's in the comments, etc. So a lot of people that are mellow meters, they see that you support all of the other cast members. Mel just did a Jay Bolin launch. Are you in the comment section of that? Mel is just about to release her Sharnita's World that is going to debut today on Nubian. Did you get in the comment section and congratulate her on that? She also, it's so many things that you could have possibly gotten in the comment section on and showed much love, but you didn't. She just had plenty of events. Did you get in the comment section and show her support when it came to that? But we see you always supporting all of the other cast members. Is it because of what you said at the live show and her being an A+ student? So because she's an A+ student, you don't deem that she needs any type of support or anything? Maybe, I don't know, but all I'm saying is people are going to look at all of that and they're going to make an opinion of you, whether they like you or not. Who cares, right? But nobody is just not liking you and just trying to make up shit just to not like you because they just don't want to like you. I think that is just so lame. Grow up. Nobody is dumb enough to continue. Like, stop using that dumb, lame excuse to not address what people have clearly been saying on their platforms. Secondly, and then thirdly, somebody said that that's the same thing Marceau said, and I agree. They use the same talking points. They sit around and they talk about the bloggers because they despise us. They don't like the fact that we speak so openly about topics that they don't necessarily want to address, or we speak so openly about things that they don't necessarily like. They want us to believe the facade, and the fact that we are not talking about the facade that they are showing, that in my opinion is what too aggravates them. So for me, it's for me, I think that all of this is just nonsense. For them to then say like, oh, they're just looking for stuff, or oh, they just don't want to. Just please stop. Letitia has an MBA. It's one of those things. If you're gonna get on your platform and you're gonna say, oh, y'all need to stop calling. If you're gonna hold on. You get on your platform and you try to scold us for having our opinions of Letitia. If you're going to get on your platform and do that, understand that people are going to be more drawn to understanding what it is that you see that we don't. So she just housed an event, somebody that you say is not dumb. She got these MBAs and she spelled inspiration. How the fuck are you mad at bloggers for reporting that? She posted that on her Instagram, you late sir. What are you talking about? She posted that on her Instagram. Like, get real. Oh, goodness gracious, y'all. Then you got this fool that's oh, I passed the bar in 2020. So now he want to sue bloggers. Ooh-wee. I passed the bar in 2020. I'm certified. I can't.
I'm fully loaded.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
This is gonna be 8.
I can't.
Cooked.
I can't wait. Sign me up.
Hibachi.
50 flow, eat hibachi.
Oh
Ooh, boy, Cancer Hunter said, "Oh, we 50 flow, eat hibachi." He really think he finna be on the 50 flow, eat hibachi with my YouTube check. I think Cancer Hunter is trying to attach me to this because I think he's trying to attach me to this because y'all, he is so thirsty for me. Libido does not do it for him. I would hate that for my husband to be so thirsty for a 26-year-old wetty wet.
You got that?
Let me stop. Because that shit is not funny, but like, get a life. Trying to eat hibachi. Boy, go back to them ramen noodles. Anyways, y'all, what was we talking about? I can't talk about y'all. I ain't even posted. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, when the time come, understand, I will be on this platform showing my ass. Do you understand me? I want y'all to know, okay? I want y'all to know. And once I come and show my ass, I'ma show it all. So wait on it. Okay? Wait on it. When it's time, it's gonna be time. So, let me see. Somebody talking about with that beautiful voice in the background. I just feel like I want to punch the shit out of some of y'all. Like, okay, it could be a beautiful voice, but why the kiss emoji? Like,
it was a kiss emoji?
Uh-huh.
Oh, hell no. That's out of bounds. Gonna get me beat up for no reason.
Nuh-uh.
I'm trying to live, y'all, to see 70, 80, 90, 100. Please help me.
What you want them to help you with, baby?
Not getting beat up.
How? You think Are you telling these people I'm violent?
No, you're not violent.
Mm-hmm.
You're territorial.
You think I'm territorial?
Absolutely. For the right reasons.
You think I'm territorial?
It's adorable. I love it.
Y'all.
Hell no. Y'all shout out.
Anyways, okay, but anyways, Carlos apparently, allegedly, had Mel cancel an event to film. So Mel posted on her story, "I'm so sad I missed this. I was asked to host this Atlanta event, but literally turned it down because I was told I had to work that Saturday, only to determine it was an event I wouldn't dare attend with the presence of another, and everyone knew this. I then decided I wouldn't miss another opportunity holding a date. I'm walking in my purpose and doing, operating in my gifts, not waiting, not holding my breath, not declining. The mental spiral all this caused literally resulted in me having to take a mental break for a week. I just couldn't. I had even turned down Super Bowl events." So she basically saying she turned down all these events. Sorry, y'all, tongue tied. She's basically saying that she turned down all these events for this filming obligation that she had, only to find out that allegedly Mel's baby mama was in the building. So this event was hosted the same day that Stormy allegedly had her little Freaknik party. So and then we saw that Mel's baby mama was there. It was alleged that Mel's baby mama had left as soon as camera stopped rolling. He probably had hoped to have some back and forthing beef with her. Yes, poor Mel. Why the fuck would she have to be around him after he had just did that Tasha K interview? Mind you, he just got locked up. He just did the Tasha K interview trying to expose her. He exposed those old videos. He exposed her personal information. And then in the same breath, you think that it's smart in a safe space to have her film with him? I think that is very telling of the type of character that he has. Why is it that we can't speak out about how we feel about that? That is disgusting and that is low. Why? A lot of us have dealt with narcissistic men. That shit is not anything to play with. I don't think people understand the dangers that Mel could possibly be in dealing with somebody like this. And the fact that she has a show that she created, Love and Marriage Huntsville, in my opinion, that is what keeps her the safest. Truly. Because in my opinion, he can't outright do what he want to do because all eyes are on them. I think this is ridiculous, you guys. I think this is ridiculous, truthfully. But y'all get in the comments, okay? I want to know what it is that y'all have to say about this. I think that is so frustrating and upsetting to me. What also is upsetting to me is there are women that are throwing. I think this is a setup, you guys. Hear me out. Hear me out. Because I know, oh my gosh, the millimeters are crazy. They come up with their crazy theories. But hear me out. Hear me out. Why would you require her to go to that said event, knowing what type of person he is and how harsh of an environment it can be, because you are the same person that has had to stand up in front of him to get him to calm down when he is angry or when he feels like he has the right to lash out? Why would you have her in the same room with somebody like that in my opinion, is to tarnish her character. Because at this moment, Mel is pushing in her in for standing against abuse, right? She's pushing for that. A lot of us are, because that is clearly what is going on, and people are trying to sweep it under the rug or turn the other cheek. And if you are somebody that is advocating to stand against abuse, what we see from pick me dummy hoes is, well, if it's so bad, why does she still stay there on the show? If it's so bad, why won't she leave? So what it looks like is she is accepting of this abuse if she is being required to film with him in order to keep her job, in order to pay her bills. Now, I'm not saying that the requirements are, oh, you have to come here or you're not going to have a job. I'm not saying that that's what he said to her. But if the requirement is that you have to film, what are the consequences if I don't film? And in my opinion, it affects her character, because women are starting to look and say, well, if it's that bad, or if it is affecting you in this way, why are you still on the show with him? And in my opinion, I think it should be, why are we protecting a man that has done all of these things? Why is he allowed to do all of these things and nothing is done about it? And why are y'all trying to make it seem as though she doesn't have the right to stay on a show that she fucking pitched? Why doesn't she have the right to do that? And yes, somebody in the comments said it's jealousy. What I see it as, women can have jealous spirits, and they look at their tragic, disgusting, dirty, horrible, miserable situations, and they feel like Mel should just be grateful. Mel should just be grateful. And he ain't doing nothing that bad because you still on the show. And I think that is not the way to look at it. We have to be able to remove the people that are putting these people in the position rather than removing the victim. That is not the way you solve this, because ultimately what that is rewarding the abuser while giving consequences to the victim. And only a stupid asshole would not understand that. So yes, you dummy, when you got in my comment section and stated that, because you an ugly ass, treacherous ass, caterpillar eyelash wearing hoe, I wanted you to understand that the shit that you are pushing across social media, I hope you receive that for you and your bloodline. Because that is what you're doing. You're raising them to be muling ass whores that are not effective in our community, that mule to men that'll run them over and do anything with them. They're not going to have a man, just like you ain't got a man, because muling ass hoes can never get a good man or keep a man. And that's ultimately what y'all want. Muling ass hoes always want a man, but don't never have no value for themselves in order to get a goddamn man. Men don't like mules. That's why we see the way. Look at Kimmy. Look at her. Libido life sucks. And she wants to convince us that the only reason it's a big deal is because she said something about it. Libido wants to live in her muling situation, and I think that is a beautiful thing, as she should, because he treats her like that. I don't wish that on Black women that are of value and loving and worth it. Libido has a nasty, wicked spirit, so she deserves Cancer Hunter. That's my opinion. Girls naturally despise men and want the best man that they can get. They're not going to settle for whatever just because they have some placement. That's just my opinion. So, like, you could say what you want about You can say what you want about a lot of people, but well, I don't know, because Heavenly be saying some stupid shit. I don't know, because I was gonna say you can say what you want about Heavenly, and I will say that you could say she probably has that opinion now, like because she's older. But I know when she was younger, she didn't have that opinion then. So Heavenly has the man that she has because of the type of person that she is. Ultimately, men just don't like that. They just don't like men that they can run over. That's just my opinion. Huh? Yes, men don't like women. Oh, men don't like women that they can run over. Yes, yes. But on that note, you guys, I basically want to end this live with that, because we got to get prepared for the live. We got to get prepared for streaming Sharnita's World. And I'm also going to be going live and talking about Risa Tisa. But I do want to go ahead and let my husband, I guess, close off and give some of his final thoughts. Because like I said, y'all know why we go so hard. We go so hard about, men holding men accountable. And I speak like this because muling ass hoes also are a detriment to our community, because they do not hold problematic men accountable, which could be an issue. If there are men that are continuously harming people and women in our community, and you don't want to hold him accountable because you want him in your bed, that is problematic. That's just my opinion. But okay, y'all, we're gonna let my husband give his little 5-minute thoughts before we close up out of here.
So as far as my opinion on the muling that's been just rampant, it's like a cyclical problem. It feeds into the other half of the problem. Like, men are the originators of the problem because we are obviously the leaders of the community. But when you lack that person in your corner that can hold you accountable.
Well, I don't know, when you say we are obviously the leaders of the community, y'all are not. In my opinion, I don't think y'all the leaders of the community, but I think that men are supposed to be the leaders of the community.
And that's essentially what I'm lending to, and I appreciate you for highlighting that. I think that our natural role is supposed to be the leaders of the community. We are, if we're looking at roles between men and women, we are supposed to be the ones fit to defend, protect, unify the community. But if we're out here running around doing this, and that, and everybody seems to be approving of it or doing the same things, or there's nobody who actually sets the record straight and sets a better example for what it is that it means to protect, unify, and lead a community, it's going to continue to feed into it. Men, like my wife said, do not respect women who will do anything to appease a man. There's no challenge there. There's no mental stimulation there. It's everything is my way. I can just, it's a lay down. And that a real man is going to want us women to challenge him in almost every phase of his life, because that's like a means of growing. You don't grow where you're comfortable. You don't grow where it's easy. You grow where things are difficult, challenging. You have to think outside the box in order to accomplish your goals. And women who mule typically want men who are not in that position to want to be challenged for themselves. So I really understand my wife's point as far as why it's such a major issue in the community, as far as like just the dynamic between men and women as it stands today. I think it has a lot more improvement that it needs to take in order for our community to advance in the ways that are necessary to kind of separate ourselves from this stigma, from this image that is plaguing our youth.
You guys, my husband is going to go live in the morning time. He has some time. I'm trying to really push him into content creation because he does have a beautiful voice. Although I just told somebody I would punch them. He does have a beautiful voice without all of the extraness. So I do want to push him more into content creation. I was saying that it'd be cool if he like do like an hour every morning, or something like that. But I don't know. But he will be going live tomorrow morning and just speaking about some of the things. He's going to be going live tomorrow morning. So if you guys want to know what's been going on with us, or if you guys just, want to show you guys some support to him, you guys can go over there. He just wants to break down why he feels like it's super important for us to, change the trajectory in our community, the mindset, why, he can explain that. But y'all look forward to the live tomorrow.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in with us this evening. I appreciate all the well wishes from earlier this week. I read it through every single one of them. I shed tears reading the messages. I feel like I got 18,000 aunties and grandmas and sisters out there in the world who really care about my well-being, and it means the world to me that you guys were able to help my wife stay calm and feel like there's a sense of a community around us when things are kind of shaky. So once again, I'm glad that y'all spent an hour and 23 minutes with us this evening, and I pray that y'all proceed in good fashion. Y'all have a good evening.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Well, I'm going to see y'all tonight, but he'll see y'all in the morning. Bye.